Remember that if you spend $50, you get a $5 gift card, and Ultimate members get a $10 gift card. Summer Spotlight runs through August 31st. And that is it for this segment. And now it is time for my opinion on Marvel's Avengers. Per IGN Podcast Unlocked, Spider-Man exclusively on PlayStation among other timed exclusives. This was one of the games that I was super excited to get. Last episode 2, I literally said, alright, they showed Hawkeye. Alright, the game looks great. Alright, now all we need is Spider-Man and we'll be golden. And then literally, the next day, Spider-Man exclusively on PlayStation. Broke my heart. The thing about it is, per IGN Podcast Unlocked, Sony does not have exclusive video game rights to Spider-Man. They don't. So there's no reason besides money, which I understand this is a business, but there's no reason that Spider-Man is not on Xbox, except for the fact that Crystal Dynamics is greedy. And they don't care about the fans. How do you make the most popular Marvel character exclusive to one system? And it's not even the Spider-Man from the exclusive Sony Spider-Man game. Again, why is that exclusive? It's just regular Spider-Man. So I don't get it. I really don't get it. So they were asking, is there going to be a non-existent story for the Spider-Man character because of the exclusivity? Or is it going to be something where you only play as Spider-Man for those missions? And then they also asked, how would crossplay be affected by the exclusivity? You know, and I don't know. I understand it for Sony. I don't understand it for the developer unless we're talking big money. And for the consumers, Xbox players or PC players, let's not forget them. This sucks. It just sucks. It really does. And the question that I posed to the podcast Unlocked crew, Ryan McCaffrey, Miranda Sanchez, and Destin Legary, is would you rather have new studios, which lead to more first-party exclusives, or more exclusive third-party DLC? Because personally, I believe that they stopped doing the deals like the Rise of Tomb Raider deal, or the Grand Theft Auto DLC first, or the Call of Duty DLC first, like they used to do under previous leadership. And they were able to save so much money, and that's how you're able to buy 6-7 studios. Like if you're still doing all these DLC marketing deals like they were before, you don't have the money to do this. So I would rather have more first-party studios doing exclusives than to have third-party DLC. Personally, in most cases, like the Call of Duty stuff, I never bought. The Grand Theft Auto stuff, I did buy, but let's be honest, I haven't even finished that stuff, which is a shame. Don't at me. But this one hurts. And honestly, I don't think third parties should do DLC for either system because it's just not pro-consumer. But it is what it is. What are you gonna do? But personally, I will be voting with my wallet. This game was going to get $60 from me, and I was going to be playing day one. I'm not going to cut off my nose to spite my face, but I will not be getting this day one. I will be waiting till this is on sale for $20, and I will play one of the other 1,200 games that I have to play. So, Marvel's Avengers, you lost $40 from me as someone who was excited for this game on day one. But enough about that. On to this week in Xbox history. So we're going to start with 3 games from Xbox Game Studios. The Bard's Tale trilogy was released last year, August 13th, so 1 year ago. We Happy Few was released August 10th, 2018, so 2 years ago. I really got to jump into We Happy Few. The game is very, very different, and I want to experience it. And Rare Replay came out in August 4th, 2015, so that's been out for 5 years, which makes sense because it's their 35th anniversary now. In other games, Dead Cells came out 8/7/18, so 2 years ago. The Walking Dead, the final season, came out 8/14/18, 2 years ago. I can't believe I played the final adventure with Clementine 2 years ago already. If you haven't played The Walking Dead, Telltale Games, you already know. You haven't lived. Batman: The Enemy Within, 8/8/17. So that came out 3 years ago. That was the second. That one was really good too. Both of the Telltale Batman games are really good. I really like how they did the Joker Sonic Mania came out 8/15/17, so 3 years ago. Agents of Mayhem also came out that same day 3 years ago, and that's one that I need to spend more time with. Like, I love the idea of Saints Row in Agents of Mayhem. I just haven't actually played them a lot. I don't know. Too many games. Observer also came out that day. That was a great day for games. That one's very futuristic cyberpunk with a tinge of like tension in the air. I don't want to call it horror. It's not really a scary game, but like tension in the air. Very interesting, and I know they're doing a remaster version for Series X, which will be gorgeous because the game was already gorgeous. And then 8/3/16 and 8/7/18, Overcooked and Overcooked 2 came out. Now, those are my family's games. Me and my wife 3-starred everything in Overcooked 1. Overcooked 2, we beat the main game already. We're going through all the DLC. If you're looking for some good local co-op or even online co-op when they do this Overcooked All-You-Can-Eat edition, Overcooked is it, man. Definitely check it out. Don't sleep on the graphics. It's fun. It's funny. Definitely jump into that. And then also Kingdom New Lands came out 8/9/16, 4 years ago. That game's really good. If you haven't tried Kingdom, definitely try Kingdom. It's definitely an interesting, different, unique, beautiful game. Trials HD came out 8/12/09, 11 years ago. That's crazy. Trials HD like set that whole series off, and Trials Evolution just took it to the next level. But if you want to be frustrated but also exhilarated and feel rewarded when you finish something, definitely check out Trials. And then Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons came out 8/12/05, 15 years ago. This is from the guy who went on to make A Way Out. So yeah, that is this week in Xbox history. And then also, what I am playing right now, me, my son, and my daughter jumped into Grounded, and you talk about a horror game. That is a horror game. We go to the secret lab, we find it, we go down there, we explore. My son's walking to the door, I'm lagging behind. All I hear is ah, ah, ah. I'm like, what? Is it the spider? Goes to the door. Big ass spider, man, trying to get in this door that's not super big, but yeah, horror game. Don't let them fool you. That Grounded is a horror game. But no, it's fun. We finished all the story DLC that's in the game now, so they're gonna do an update once a month. So when they update the stuff and add more stuff, then we'll jump back in. Rocket League, continuing Rocket League. I got a problem. It is the single game I've played the most out of any game. Like, I've played the Mass Effect series more, but I have not played one game more than I played Rocket League, and it's not even close. Like, Rocket League's like 100 hours over Fallout 4 and Destiny. It's ridiculous. I got a problem. And then I played Fallout 4. And then we also played Ultimate Chicken Horse, and oh man, you talk about being able to troll somebody. I trolled the hell out of my son yesterday. It was so funny. Me, him, and my wife were playing, and he won the first couple games, and then I came back and I just got him. I was trolling him. I was using arrows with the black hole to shoot him at different projectiles, and the same thing with the hockey pucks and the tennis balls. Yeah, good times. And as far as a personal update, I am still doing the outline for book 3 of my science fiction trilogy, which will release all 3 books in 2021. Enough about that. Now we're coming to the end of the show. You can find me at www.morrpix.com, and you can also find me on LinkedIn. I didn't write down the link because I didn't prepare well. I'll get it back to you next week. But you can also find me at youtube.com/morrpix, or where you're watching this right now if you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. That helps grow the channel, and that helps with the numbers and the algorithms, and gets more exposure. And the more exposure I have, the better I can do with this channel. The better I do with this channel, the more I can make this channel, and the more I can give you some quality content. So enough about that. Let's get the shout outs. I'm going to shout out Maya 412, Sammy 412, Coco Team, Golden Dawn, Z-Baby 412, Power Tax Relief, and Truth in Life Woken from YouTube. Thanks for your comments. I appreciate it. Facebook groups, we're going to give a shout out to the Xbox community, the owner Alex Boylan and the admin Tiffany Smith. And then countries, we're going to give a shout out to US, Argentina, Brazil, France, India, Mexico, and the UK. Thank you guys for watching all around the world. I did not update this list. There might be more countries that are watching, and shout out to you too. If you like this episode, please like, subscribe, and or share this podcast or this YouTube video with someone who would also like it. You know, the more you share, the better it does. Like I said, I'm not going to do that again. Anyway, email comments, questions, and suggestions to sam@morrpix.com. But that'll do it for this episode. Thank you for checking out Xbox with Morrpix. If you enjoyed it, please tell someone who would also enjoy it. I was supposed to take that out. I didn't. Sorry. Check out the top gaming and movie trailers of the week and more on morrpix.com. And until next time, be happy, be safe, and peace out.